Alright, boys, I'll be right back in a moment here. Oh god, I'm going to the lion's fucking den. Shit! I fucking I clipped him with the fucking vehicle. Keep running, AJ. We're getting to their base. Welcome everyone to the Cornish Games Nights. I'm Jim Bob, and today we're going to be talking about my thoughts on this new Halo Infinite. Ever since Halo 3, there's not been an enjoyable multiplayer game that I've enjoyed as much as Halo 3 when I was young. You know, when I first got the Xbox 360 and then I went straight to Halo, I did not stop playing that online. I remember being up to about 5 AM playing this with my cousin on a constant day with constant wins and constant laughs, and not to mention the season games they have like Griffball and, you know, big team battles and even some new incredible maps that comes out through it. Now, since then it hasn't been pretty good, has it? Halo 4 was a bit meh. But then I didn't really play much of the Master Chief Collection because in my head I thought not a lot of people would play that. And then Halo Guardians came out and I don't think hardly anyone touched the multiplayer. I think they did, but I didn't even bother with it. I wasn't interested. After playing the story mode for Halo Guardian, it felt like it was like a Call of Duty thing, and I didn't play it until Infinite. Now, the cool thing about Infinite is it's free. It's on Microsoft Store, Steam, and Xbox. And I tell you what, I cannot believe how polished this game really is. It really blew my mind after 3 matches in of how much I've missed this kind of style. You don't need to be a huge professional player. You can just have so much fun and, you know, pull out some hilarious moves in the game and just have a good old time with your friends. Now, we're going to talk about some of the game modes, and we're going to talk about some of the weapons, and we're going to talk about the rest of my thoughts on this game. Oh yeah. So let's start off with the game modes and stuff. So there is your quick play for, you know, your social style of games, and then you've got your ranked, and then of course big team battles. First thing I did straight away is went straight to big team battles because I love a good war on Halo, and the amount of times I've had back in the Halo 3 days, I had to do it, and I was not disappointed. With the current few games, I do really hope to see a little bit more of that big team slayer, but unfortunately there was quite a few different game modes, which was good, don't get me wrong. There were a few new game modes they did which I wasn't a big fan of, like pick up the energy power thing. I just feel like that was a bit too much of a mess, considering it just wasn't great. But capture the flag was absolutely hilarious. The amount of times I seen the opposite team get our flag and then our team decides to go ahead at it and get their flag, and us defending and them defending. It was a hilarious long battle which I really enjoyed. They came on to another new game mode. I believe it's called Strongholds. It's just a capture a point, and if you can capture all 3, then your team wins 1 point. And that was pretty cool. I really enjoyed that one. It grew over me. At first I was like, but then like it just grew over me. So that's your big team battles so far. I've yet to play Slayer properly yet. I think I played 1 match and then I haven't played it for a long time throughout the duration of my games, and I gotta say, I really hope they can push big team slayers out more. But let's go back onto quick play again. With Slayer, I miss the the Slayer games, but I'd hardly seen any of them. I was with my friends for about 4 or 5 hours, and we only came across 2 Slayer matches. I don't mind the other game modes, but there was one in particular I really didn't like, and that was it was like a defend and attack thing where you have 3 or 4 minutes to get the flag, and then if not, the other team wins, and then that team has to go and attack and get your flag. You know that. I wasn't a big fan of that. I think Oddball changed quite a bit since the Halo 3 days, because Oddball used to just one tap someone in the head and then they was dead. But I've heard a lot of people are not a big fan of Oddball. I don't mind anyway. At the end of the day, it's Halo, and Halo's kind of gone back to their ways of Halo 3 days, which is great. And then you get your ranked match. Oh my god, I don't think I've ever sweat in a game like that. First ranked match was one of the most coolest and craziest matches I've had with my mates, and we were I was expecting to just finish the game pretty quick, but no, the opposite team put us right on our feet, and we were really getting into it. And that's what I liked about that, because it was a non-stop mayhem. We were proper team helping. We were like talking to each other, and if you went to a Battlefield game and you tried to talk to the other team, there's no chance of it. But with Halo, there is. Very good. I like how you can actually work as a team, just all out insane. God damn it. Oh boy! I nearly fell to my death, dude. Ah, I fucking hijacked that.
I'm dead.
Now let's get on to the other topic, is the weapons. The weaponry are... Oh, mate, I gotta say, they really put back the assault rifle to a T. I love the assault rifle, and I'm glad they kind of made it as the original assault rifle is meant to be. Nice, medium to short range, but you can also take out and get a few damages from long. The sidekick's really useful. I didn't realize a pistol would be useful after using your assault rifle, especially if you've got a quick change function button, or swap weapon. Seriously, after countless of times I did that, I went straight to pistol, and until I knew the coast is clear, and then I could reload my weapons. Sidekick's very, very useful. I'm not going to go through them all, really. I'm going to go through some of the ones I think's worth talking about. Is it the Commander? The one which is like a long-range assault rifle style. That's pretty cool. If you can get some headshots on that is a decent gun. The battle rifle, of course, is really good. I don't know, it doesn't feel that brutal with the battle rifle, but it still has a kick, which is nice. The brute weapons I've seen on there, I believe it's the brute weapon still. I can't say I'm a huge fan of them. I missed the brute shot. I really hope they put that in when the campaign comes out, and I just hope they actually put more weapons into it, because I feel like some of the brute weapons were just weapons I do not want to use, but I have to. That's the kind of thing. I think the gravity hammer kind of nails it, and it's really, really cool. Bit slow compared to the old Halo, but it packs a punch still, which is great. The equipment is absolutely phenomenal. I love the equipment. My favorite, of course, is the hook shot. The amount of times I've saved myself from like near-death experience to hijacking and to climbing up things, and even like grab holding someone whilst having a gravity hammer. Such a satisfying thing. Here's some little clips to show you. Motherfuckers!
Fuck me.
Yes! Oh boy! I nearly fell to my death, dude. So when it comes to the grenades, I'm a bit of a mixed match, because the frag grenades doesn't feel like the effective area damage is that decent compared to the plasma grenades. If you can get a well-timed stick, of course, it'll pretty epic. The brute spikes are just brute spikes. I don't think they've changed a lot throughout the game. The EMP grenade's pretty cool. Well, shot grenade would call it. But my concern, and I hope they boost this up a little bit, is the frag grenades. It feels like they're just an interference instead of it being a good reason to throw a grenade into that bit. The vehicles, wow. Let's just say the vehicles. Again, they've not changed at all. I think there's just one or two vehicles I haven't recognized. I think the mongoose gun is pretty dope. I like that. I would expect after all these years, the brutes will come out with some new vehicles, but looks like it's just the original, which is fine by me. The pelican, the tank, warhogs, you name it, it's good. But I gotta say, I'm getting used to the driving compared to other Halo. It feels a lot faster, but it's good that it's faster because a lot of people can hijack you, and it's more easier to get hijacked, especially with the grapple hook. If someone hits you with a grapple hook, I'm still trying to get someone flying with a grapple hook. I'm waiting for that. But again, when it comes to like the rockets in the game, I feel like the area damage is not huge. I guess with the rockets is fine, but when it comes to the grenades, as we go back to, it needs to be a little bit better. As from the gameplay, oh my god, the gameplay is absolutely incredible. I love it, and as I said, it's made me come back to Halo like the old Halo 3 days. Something I do miss and love, and the best thing about it is it's not like a loadout. You don't get a loadout. You just get your guns just normally. You don't pick a loadout, and you don't have an ability to keep hold at all times like Reach did. I absolutely love it. There is just the only thing you can tell is the sprinting. The assault rifle, no, I don't think even a lot of people aim down the sight, and if they do, it's ridiculous because the assault rifle kind of is not one of those aim down the sights, but the battle rifle and other weapons is fine. It's not like Call of Duty, basically. It's basically the Halo where, if you got an assault rifle, you can shoot from medium to short distances and everything else. Attacking players and registering hits are pretty good. It just feels so satisfying, and just everything in general. The way you can drive, the way you can move, it feels wonderful. So, what's my setback? You know what? There is a few setbacks, I must say. The grenades is one of them. Some of the game modes, the game mode, like grab all the energy coils to put back to your base. That's not fun. Oddball in the flag is not a one-hit kill, which is annoying because that would be more interesting to have that. The playlists are pretty small, but I'm hoping they can separate that to have like Slayer matches and ranked Slayer and all that, because I miss Slayer and I didn't get a proper good chance to play a lot of Slayer, which is a shame considering there's loads of other game modes and they just keep giving us non-Slayer matches. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind other game modes. It's just I would like to go back to just shooting people instead of trying to get an objective. And the question still stands, should you get this and try this out? Hell yes, you should. But if you are that person that is thinking about going to get this and watch this video to the end, definitely get it, man. Give it a try. If you are a Halo 3 fan, or even other Halos, and you enjoyed the days where you would have a VS mode with your friend, or you're just a new person that came on for the first time, download it. Honestly, this is me saying personally, there's been a lot of crap games from Battlefield to Call of Duty. It's just they haven't had that luck and that interest, especially with Battlefield. It's not been a good situation for them right now. Halo is one of those nice saved for last things for everyone, I think, and yeah, it's worth its time to play it. And that is my thoughts on this multiplayer beta thing they have. I don't want to call it a beta because it already feels like the multiplayer itself, considering loads of enjoyments I'm having against actual online players. But if you are new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. A lot more reviews are coming up and a lot more gameplay and random funny crap we're having on the channel. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And with that being said, Cornish signing out. You take care and have a wonderful day. Oh my god, triple kill! Overkill! He took out my vehicle.
Right here.
Got him. Oh my god! Oh my god! Go, go, go!
Not inside. Not inside.
That was sick. Dude, I just got an overkill. Did you see that guy fall at the end there, AJ? Fuck.